Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing good today. It is Saturday, February 3rd. Currently, it's 37 degrees. High today is 55. No chance of rain, and winds at 4 miles per hour. So pretty mild day. Okay, we had some things going on Sunday, so we're going to do Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tonight. So change that to Saturday night this week. And thought that'd be better than waiting until Monday. So we're going to go ahead and do it. So that's what's going on today. And what's for dinner, I'm not sure yet. We've been so busy. We're always real busy at the first of the month. Running errands, buying groceries, and we really let it get low this time. So we need a lot of things. So I'm not even for sure what we're having tonight yet. We might get something out, I don't know. Okay, time for jokes of the day, everybody. This one's called Ambulance or Police. One night, a husband and wife were sleeping, and suddenly the wife woke up. Honey, wake up. I think there's a burglar downstairs, and it sounds like they're eating the cake I made, said the wife. Now, how would you know what it sounds like if you're eating the cake? Half asleep, the husband answers, so, should I call the police or the ambulance? Okay. This one's called Use Your Napkin. As Jenna waits in line at the grocery store, she can't help but overhear the conversation of the lady in front of her. Don't forget to say thank you and to sit up straight. Use your napkin, and please, for the love of God, close your mouth when you chew. That was at the grocery store? in the line at the grocery store? Okay. The lady happens to make eye contact with Jenna. Jenna says, kids, huh? The lady rolls her eyes, shakes her head, and mouths the word husband. Okay. Here is the thought of the day. I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just going to ask where they're going and hook up with them later. That's from Mitch Hedberg. I don't know who he is. So, okay. Okay, I saw one that I wanted to do, trivia time. I don't know, maybe this might be a good one to do. I don't know, where did I see that one though? Okay, how about this? This sounds interesting. Let's do do you have to start this one? You never know if you have to start them, the different ones. Anyway, Wilson, the volleyball, was a character in which film? Castaway, Rescue Dawn, The Terminal, Life of Pi. Y'all remember Wilson? And, you know, he really got attached to Wilson. I mean, he, like a real person. And then when he made that, I'm talking about Tom Hanks, when he made that raft, you know, and he was going to get away, then there was like a storm, and Wilson got tossed overboard, you know, just went overboard, and he lost Wilson. That was awful. That's Castaway, and it's a great movie. And really, once again, Forrest Gump, you know, is just an iconic movie, and so was this one. Really, he did a fantastic job. There's not many better, in my opinion, actors than Tom Hanks. There is, but you know, other ones that are as good, but he's one of them. So Castaway. Okay, let's see. I guess you got to scroll further down. Some of them, the stuff that it tells about them pops up after you answer right there. Some of them you have to scroll down. Wilson, the volleyball, is one of Hollywood's most loved volleyballs. His glittering career started when he became the only companion of Tom Hanks, Chuck Nolan, in Castaway. That was in 2000? Wow. Many say this is Wilson's best performance and he couldn't have given a better effort. He has made notable guest appearances on shows like The Family Guy, where he was able to poke fun at his role in Castaway. Okay. Next. And then you got to scroll back up to go to the next one, so this is a little different. Which of these cities is located in Georgia? You know what? This one is one of those that's just, come on. Everybody knows. I think everybody should, except for maybe a toddler, will know that Atlanta is in Georgia. So that's, I'm not counting that one. That's just two. Oh, I didn't press. I got to press it. Come on, they had Los Angeles, Charlotte, or Chicago. Yeah, Chicago, Georgia. Next question. They're just, some of them are just, you know, goofy. They're so easy. And really, I think everybody knows this as well. I hope these all aren't going to be really super easy. What's the first book in the Hebrew Bible? It's not Revelation. Revelation's the last. It's Genesis. I didn't. Okay, yeah, that's right. Let's see if this next one's any. Okay, now I may not know this, so this is good. No, I didn't want to press that. Anyway, what is Florida's largest lake? It shows a lake. Lake Talquin, Lake Okeechobee, Lake Harris, Lake Monroe. Well, I lived in Florida, in Tampa, when I was like 5 years old. We went fishing. I went fishing with my dad, and just great, you know. And the only one that I know that's in Florida is Lake Okeechobee. Yeah. Okay, Lake Okeechobee, also known as Florida's inland sea, is the largest freshwater lake in the U.S. state of Florida. It is the 10th largest natural freshwater lake among the 50 states of the United States, and the second largest natural freshwater lake contained entirely within the contiguous 48 states after Lake Michigan. Okay, 95% answered that. Okay, prohibition in the U.S. lasted for how many years? And I'm not for sure about this. 43 years, 73 years, 13 years, 3 years. Well, you know, there was a lot of crime, a lot of organized crime because of this. And I don't see how they could have stood that for 43 years. Or 73 years. I'm not for sure. I know it I don't know if it was 13 or 3. I know it was so much problems. I would guess it to be 3 years. So I may miss this one. Answer 3. No, it's 13, so I was afraid of that, but I just didn't know, you know, for sure. Okay, so it was 13 years. Prohibition was the legal prevention of the manufacture, sale, or transportation of alcoholic beverages in the United States from 1920 to 1933. I didn't know it lasted that long. Next question. Okay, so I missed one and learned something. What U.S. president was instrumental in making American football safer? Theodore Roosevelt, Herbert Hoover, Woodrow Wilson, William Howard Taft. Oh gosh. In making it safer. I really don't know. I really don't know this. I'm going to say Woodrow Wilson, just because Wilson is a brand of sports stuff. May miss, but I'll learn something. No, it wasn't. It was Theodore Roosevelt. So there we learned something again. In 1905, President Theodore Roosevelt, an avowed football fan, summoned coaches and athletic advisors from Harvard University, Yale University, and Princeton University to the White House to discuss how to improve the game of football, especially by reducing the element of brutality in play. So I'm 2-2. Which branch of the armed forces was created by Alexander Hamilton? I'm glad they got harder. I'm glad the questions got harder. I was like, which branch of the armed forces? And I guess that's him on the $10 bill. Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Navy, Army. Okay, Alexander Hamilton. I don't know if the Coast Guard's been around that long. It wouldn't be Navy or Army, I wouldn't think, because they would have already been, So to me, it's in between Coast Guard and Marine Corps. Gosh, I'm just going to guess Coast Guard, just to see. Hey, I got it. Okay, let's see. The United States Coast Guard is the maritime security, search and rescue, and law enforcement service branch of the United States Armed Forces and one of the country's 8 uniformed services. Okay, it just goes on about how he created by Congress as a revenue marine on August 4th, 1790 at the request of Alexander Hamilton. Wow. Okay, it's been around a long time. What is Japan's tallest mountain? Mount Tenju, Mount Fuji, Mount Kenya, Mount Kuro. Well, Kenya doesn't sound like, there's a country, Kenya. And I know Mount Fuji is in it, and I don't know if that's a picture of it or not. That kind of looks like it. I think it's Mount Fuji. Yeah. Mount Fuji is Japan's highest mountain at 12,388 feet and an internationally recognized icon. Overall, the country has 23 mountains with an elevation of more than 9,842 feet, all of which can be found in Yamanashi, Nagano, Shizuoka, and Gifu. Okay. 4 right, 2 wrong. On which New York City borough was the legendary club Studio 54 located? Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn. I really, could be any of them, of course. I think it's Manhattan, though. Yeah. Studio 54 is a Broadway theater and a former disco nightclub at 254 West 54th Street in the Midtown Manhattan neighborhood of New York City. Operated by the Roundabout Theater Company, Studio 54 has 1,006 seats on 2 levels. Okay. Which Disneyland attraction has a basketball court hidden inside? It's a Small World, the Matterhorn, Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain. A basketball court. Basketball court hidden inside. I wouldn't think it'd be a Small World. I'm not sure. Haunted Mansion? I think it's either Splash Mountain or Matterhorn. I'm going to go, I may miss, the Matterhorn. Hey, I got it. The small basketball court has a full backboard and net and sits in a small attic-like space near the top of the Matterhorn. Okay. When the mountain climbers would climb up the mountain, they would use this space alongside cast members to prep for performances and take a break on days with gloomy weather. 6 right, 2 wrong. Got 2 more. Where can you find the Penny Lane that the Beatles sang about? York, Liverpool, Oxford, Bristol. And I'm not for sure. For some reason, I want to say Liverpool. And that's right. Let me scroll down here. Penny Lane is a song by the English rock band The Beatles that was released in February 1967. The lyrics refer to Penny Lane, a street in Liverpool, and make mention of the sights and characters that McCartney recalled from his upbringing in the city. So we got one more. Which of these American presidents was raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania? Richard Nixon, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Thomas Jefferson, Joe Biden. I don't think it was Jefferson. I don't know about, excuse me. I don't know about Richard Nixon or Biden. I'm going to try Eisenhower. May miss my last one, but no, it is Joe Biden. And let's see. Many consider Buchanan to be the only president from Pennsylvania, despite the recent election of Joe Biden, the only other president born in the Keystone State. So I got 7 right and 3 wrong today. And, you know, those others were just, those couple that were just too easy. I mean, you don't even have to think for something like that, you know? So I'm going to start just... Oh, and I've got a little, what do you call it? A catchphrase for this, for trivia time. It's brainer size. You know, I keep saying exercise your brain. And I was sitting there last night and I thought, exercise your brain. Brainer size. So, everybody, I hope you've had a good brainer size today. Morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you press that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Have a great day, everybody. I hope to see you on Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tonight. Bye, everybody, and God bless.